Trusting the unknown became the most revolutionary step ever because trusting the unknown required me to go beyond the safe net of the mind. Trusting the unknown required me to walk into a path where I had never stepped into before. Namaste everyone, I am Chandresh Bhardwaj and today I'll be sharing how I manifested my conscious life purpose, how I cleared the obstacles toward living my purpose, and hopefully by the end of this video, you'll also have some practical tools to navigate through the confusion and live your highest purpose in this life. Some of you may know I come from a very sweet, small Himalayan town in India. I grew up in that town, did my schooling there, and after high school, I moved to New York in a business school. And a lot of people think I must have loved the business studies. That's why I joined the business school. The truth is, there were only two options. Either you become a doctor or engineer if you are, coming from the Indian traditions. My parents gave me the freedom to choose a third way, and the only third way I knew at that point was the business studies. I didn't know anything at all. I never thought I would be, learning the ways of spirituality or working as a spiritual professional ever. I never thought of it that way. I came to New York, joined the business school, started working in Wall Street in a wealth management firm. Everything looked too good, too beautiful, too glamorous. And yet I was feeling unhappy, frustrated, and very soon I realized this is not my jungle. Even though I understand the concept, I can make money, but I'm not feeling the joy, not feeling the fire within. And the frustration got so deep that one day I told my boss that I'll be leaving the banking. And that was the day when people in Manhattan were throwing stones at a particular bank. That was the recession, of the early not early 2000, but around I think 2007 or so. It was crazy time for banking. And my boss was like, can you see that? People are throwing stones. The Wall Street Journal is, so toxic and negative right now. And you are thinking of leaving this job. I said, yeah. And he said, what bank are you going to join? I said, I'm not going to join a bank. I'll be working into Tantra traditions and doing something with it. I don't know what, but that's the path I want to go into. And he really thought it's a phase. And he said, my doors will be open, when you want to come back. Thankfully, I never went back. So what really happened that gave me the strength, the courage to keep going? Number one, gratitude. Gratitude for my lineage. Gratitude for the teachers, the gurus who have been guiding me since I was a little kid. Gratitude toward the message of my father, my grandfather, and the ancestors before me. That gratitude changed everything because I started taking them so deeply. I stopped taking them for granted. It changed everything on how I was looking at my own gifts because I realized in college, the only thing that was coming effortlessly to me was sharing about spirituality. I even got a spiritual column in a business newspaper in the college. I mean, that was a huge sign that this is somewhere I should go into. So for you, the lesson is start finding gratitude for those hidden, unconscious gifts that maybe you're not even aware of. Maybe there's something so subtle that's coming effortlessly to you, but it's not coming to the person next to you. Number two, courage. Courage to leave the jungle, to leave the circus. That courage was very tough. Even till this day, I invite courage to live my purpose, to invite that right energy, because we live in times where if you don't have courage to speak your truth, to live your truth, you'll be dissolved in the noise. So I started inviting daily courage to just be who I am and not be like the best spiritual teacher, not follow a trend that's just going to sell in public, and stick to my authenticity, stick to my sincerity. Courage will always play a very powerful role in your purpose. So invite the courage each time you sit in meditation. And the chakra for courage is the navel center. Invite courage there. Number three, trust. Someone told me once, if you want to heal and evolve, start trusting the process of your awareness. Start trusting your existence, because if you don't trust, you'll block all the doors of healing, all the doors of the possibilities. And for me, trusting the unknown became the most revolutionary step ever, because trusting the unknown required me to go beyond the safe net of the mind. Trusting the unknown required me to walk into a path where I had never stepped into before. And that was writing, speaking, sharing my experiences of Tantra, which I never shared publicly. I'm still learning, still putting a little bit of courage and trust out there with all of you. The lesson for you, my friends, is to start trusting the unknown and stop chasing the known, the familiar, the safety net, because that will not let you grow. It can help you survive, but the growth will not happen. If these lessons resonate with you, listen to Break the Norms podcast, where I explore these topics in a much deeper way. And of course, join the Instagram, because that's where the daily consistent tips are happening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.